Hey guys, Venom Chaos with another video for you guys. Sorry it's so late. I just wanted to give my final review for week 2 against the Miami Dolphins. So let's start off with some of the injuries for the Chargers. Safety rookie Rashawn Jenkins will not play this weekend with a reason why is he's battling a concussion and a shoulder injury, and he will be out for week 2. Not much of a problem for that. I believe we have pretty good backup safeties in Adrian Phillips and Dexter McCoy, and I forgot what those other guys are called, but yeah. So yeah, also out will be our rookie first-round pick, wide receiver Mike Williams. He's still out with the back injury. He is slated to start the first game of October. So we'll possibly see him in action 2-3 weeks, depending. Next is cornerback Jason Verrett. This came as a surprise to everybody because he seemed fine after the Broncos game. But I guess he felt some pain in his knee with the recently surgical knee that he just barely got surgery on. So the Chargers are, to my mind, doing the right thing and keeping him out this game so they can check on that knee. Nothing serious. They just wanted to check him out, and better to be safe than sorry and lose him for the whole season. Next is so he won't play as well, by the way. Next, the following players are questionable to play on Sunday, but yeah. So defensive end Jeremiah Atauchi will also be out with a hamstring. He is questionable to play. I think he practiced on Wednesday, but that was pretty much it. He didn't practice Thursday or Friday, so we'll see what happens then. Another guy that's may come back is I seen that he was fully healthy and he practiced Thursday and Friday. Was Dontrell Inman. He was out with a groin injury, and then he had something with his back, I think, or something. He had a surgery during the off season, so he's questionable to play. But supposedly by per Ian Rappaport, he should be playing this Sunday if he is given the chance to play, which I would definitely give him the chance to play because he's one of the better guys with hands on our team. Next is tight end Sean McGrath. He's questionable with a knee injury, so I think he'll probably be playing. I mean, he was nothing that serious. But other than that, I mean, a little bit of the things that I think we need to do in order to get the W against the Miami Dolphins is we need to keep Jay Cutler to a point where he doesn't feel comfortable. Because although Jay Cutler is not the best quarterback out there, when he gets in a rhythm, we have seen that he can do rather well. So, I mean, last time we played him, he threw for like 200+ yards, and that was with like mediocre receivers. So, I mean, he still had Alshon Jeffrey, and Alshon Jeffrey didn't even play that well. Fucking Verrett shut him down. I think Verrett only allowed like 30+ yards on him, or 40+ yards. So, I think that if we can keep Jay Cutler to a minimum, to the point where he's not too comfortable passing the ball to his receivers, I think we have a chance of making them run the ball. Now we got to stop this. Another thing is we got to stop Jay Ajayi. We cannot let him get big runs like he always gets, because last year when we played him, he got really good yards on us. I mean, Melvin Gordon got some good yards on Dolphins as well, but not as good as Ajayi. I think Ajayi ran for like 100+ yards on this last season. But I believe this defense that we have now is really a little bit better than the run stop than last year. So we got to stop the running game, the passing, and another thing that we really need to capitalize on is we need to capitalize on defense as well. So if we got to pick, we got to get it to the point where we can as close as we can to the other side of the field, so Rivers and all his weapons can get to the at least a field goal, or at least by far make a touchdown, because we have a really good offense. We really do. And maybe not the offensive line, but, you know, our offense, I mean, Rivers has weapons. He has Gordon. He has, you know, Williams, Keenan Allen, Antonio Gates, Hunter Henry, Melvin Gordon. You know, I think I already said Melvin Gordon, but, you know, Travis Benjamin. Like, shit, he has pretty good weapons on his team. It's just the offensive line is not allowing him to use the weapons that he needs, and he's not getting the time that he needs to throw the ball to he wants to. I mean, last week, let's be honest, we played possibly one of the hardest teams in the NFL now with their defense. They got a great secondary, and they have a great pass rushing team. So, in the Broncos. So I think Miami's a little bit more, you know, underrated than a lot of teams. I think that the Dolphins are a really good team. They don't have their regular quarterback in Tannehill, but I think Jay Cutler is a really close second. But yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna give you guys my outcome. I don't think that I want to say the score or who I think is going to win, is because every time I do that, the Chargers always fucking lose. So, you know what? I think it's going to be a close game, guys. I mean, I feel like it's going to be to the point where it's going to be a nail-biter, just like last weekend, or this past Monday. So, hopefully, we can capitalize on turnovers and utilize our weapons that we have to get touchdowns and field goals. I believe this is truly a better team than what we had last season. It's just we need to get there, and I'm sorry guys, but I am still not an Anthony Lynn fan. I still want Matt Patricia on our team, whether he's our defensive coordinator or head coach. Now I know you guys are going to say, oh, did you see the fucking game against the fucking Chiefs? It's the fucking Chiefs. Remember, the AFC West has the best defenses in all of fucking the NFL, in my mind. And I mean, let's be honest. The AFC West all around is possibly one of the hardest, if not the hardest, one of the hardest pass rushing defense and secondary defenses that in the NFL. But we'll see, guys. I mean, hopefully the Chargers win. It's gonna be a close one. I know it's kind of late here, late video. Remember, guys, stay classy.